All right, so Ectoroy, and anyone else wondering. So basically what's going on, the game started with us entering this building, the Bureau of Control. Here's the important stuff. We know that there is an entity, group, or person that is riding along with our character in her mind. She keeps referencing we, and sometimes we'll see an effect on the screen and she references that person as an entity. So this person, her, the main thing she's doing is looking for her brother who disappeared a long time ago. That's the big thing. She's apparently been looking for the Bureau of Control for like years, and then she realized that they were hiding in plain sight in whatever this building is. She comes in here, learns that a bunch of weird stuff's going on. The building is apparently on lockdown. There's a huge amount of weirdness, and then she finally makes her way to the director's office, where the director has committed suicide. He's dead on the ground with this gun next to him. She picks the gun up, and apparently it's a special item that has been seen as like other alternate weapons throughout history, Excalibur, Mjolnir, and now she has this gun. When she picked up the gun and it accepted her, then she became the director of this institute. We don't know what that means yet. And on top of that, the only other super weirdness was that at the beginning when we came into the building, there was a janitor, and he seems like a total bro. He's a cool guy. And we talked to him, and he basically like hired us as the assistant janitor. But then we like went back the way we came, and a wall had changed into an elevator, and we took that down, and that's when we found the director. So what I'm trying to say is we went from assistant janitor to director. Been a good day. Been a good day. But yeah, so it's kind of we're still figuring out what's going on. And if you're confused by everything I just said, then you're coming along the ride with me. This game, you can easily tell, is designed to keep you guessing. Every other line has been something to make you really wonder. Like, for instance, I don't know if you guys caught that when we were zooming into the red room. She said how much she wanted to be in that world. Our character might not even be from this world. Maybe 17 years ago when the brother disappeared, she entered our world from whatever the other world is. She might not even be human. Like, so yeah, at this point, I have no idea what's going on. And it's awesome. I love it. So, yeah, we also have no idea who this weird voice she's talking to is. Like, is it just her subconscious? Is it her conscience? Is it an actual other person? Is it an entity? Is it ultimate despair? I mean, it could be anyone at this point. We have no idea. So we'll have to see. Now, for now, our next step is to go to, I think down there, right? I think, is that our waypoint indicator? I think it is. Okay. So before we go in there, let's poke around and see if we can find any more collectibles. Also, I think we could have approached the central executive through the west part, maybe. So we're gonna look around a little bit before we keep going. Make sure we got everything. Like this stuff. Boop. We've also been collecting, oh, here's the gun for those that, oh wait, we can't take the gun out here. Never mind. Yeah, the gun is very cool. It's like some kind of weird rechargeable weapon. It seems to be very strong. And also what's even cooler about it is apparently the gun has modes. So we can get different loadouts. So this is the grip loadout. Grip is reliable with semi-automatic fire that is deadly at short and long range. So apparently down the road, we're going to get different weapon forms. And then we also have mods. That's a large amount of mods. But I guess we're going to change how it functions. Then we have personal mods. Oh! Health recovery on element pickup plus 20%. Cool. Okay, great. We have just a few materials yet. We don't know what these are for. Maybe we build the mods or upgrade them somehow. This is our current mission. Unknown caller. We've completed Welcome to Oldest House. Oh yeah, they keep calling this location we're in the oldest house. And we have no idea why. We got a couple correspondences. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can bring it back, if you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. And let's see this one. Oh, the portrait. Okay, cool. So one other thing that's been going on that's weird is the building is physically shifting. So if you guys noticed when we did the control point back here, like the entire shape and makeup of the room moved around. So I'm guessing that shift event is something that happens, well, used to happen regularly for some reason. We're still figuring all this out. Is the oldest house occupied by the goodest boy? Well, I haven't seen any dogs yet, but if I do, then we can, you know, make sure that theory is accurate. Whoa. United States of America, Federal Bureau of Control, Department of Unhuman Affairs. Department of Unhuman Affairs. First time we've seen that. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signal in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. In the power of collective unconsciousness, if the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the culture. Blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. How weird. Is that our map? No. It doesn't look like our map. Interesting. Okay. Hey, Bill? Did Sam really not flip the plugs like we talked about? We talked about this like 3 times in last week's meeting. I tell you. All right. God. All right. Let's see if there's anything in here. Ooh. Oh, it's the same board, but with a bunch of other stuff on it. That's pretty cool. Not guys. I like how people in chat are like, you know, they actually work upside down. I know. I know. It's okay. Whoa. Laser beam physics chart calculation sketch. Okay, let's try this weapon mod too. Shatter projectile choke. Exclusive to Shatter. Oh. That's a weapon mod for a form we don't have yet. Shatter must be the shotgun form. If it's reducing spread. At least that's my guess. Maybe it's an SMG kind of form too or something. Sounds pretty shotgunny. Yeah, I agree. Man, super glad we decided to explore this place before we kept moving. There's a lot going on in here. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where we came in. Yeah. This is where we came in. Okay. So, one thing I wanted to check before we continue moving forward. First of all, I want to see if anything's new here. So, can we go in this way? What's over here? Is this where we started the game? I'm trying to get my bearings a bit. Oh, this is where we started the game. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so that's the director's office. Okay, great. Great, we are good. Can I go in here? I can. Oh, we're back up here. Great. Okay, okay. That connects everything. Excellent. Oh. Man, there's so much optional loot all over the place. I'm loving this. Personal mod, energy recovery. Awesome. What's this do? Energy recovery speed. What do I use energy for? Let's see. No! Do as you're told, don't eat mold? Is that a thing people do? Is that like licking toads or something? That's a new one. Whoa, clearance level 4. Jeez, dude, we aren't even 1 yet. Okay, these are the rooms we already explored, right? Yep. Okay. I think... We go in the boardroom? I think we're ready to keep moving. We started on this side, right? There's the boardroom. We came up here. We did everything in here. Did we go in this room over here? Where's this go? This area is... Oh, no, I don't think we went in here yet. Maybe we did. Oh. Cool. Alright, let's keep moving. Whoop. There's us again. Weird. Weird. Okay, we explored all that. This is where the woman was hanging out, right? Yeah, in the boardroom. All right, final check. I just want to make sure we got the building or the room on this corner. Okay, we can't go in there yet because we don't have a clearance level. And I'm pretty sure this is where we came in. Okay, great. Let's keep moving. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was the clearance thing. Okay. Talk to her again? Sure. Yeah, let's go see if we can talk to her before we keep going. Can we say anything to these guys? No.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
There's that weirdness again.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, Maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Are you forced to play with film grain? No, I actually turned that off. Yeah, there is no film grain. That's an option that you can disable, and that's what I did. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily.
A lot of good info there.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Yeah, Silver Ryan, thank you for the cheer. And I noticed that too, that we found reports of the Hiss before we had established the name of the Hiss. Also, when we became the director, instantly all the pictures changed to us being a director, like in an official picture. So something really weird with time is going on. We don't know what yet. Something very strange is going on with time and the perception and the flow of it. Also, Navy Jam, thank you for the $10. Paralysis with the 1600 cheer. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And nice message there. Sylvan Orion with the 1000 cheer. And Cool Whip from the 1000 cheer. Thank you very much. Got Smoke with that 5 gift bomb as well. Really appreciate it, dudes. And Ruai, Evil Kitty, Abzi, Melgor, Zip Curse, Urgijuice, and Beldernic all celebrating anniversaries today. Thank you all for your support. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we took the gun out. It's go time, boys.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
That's the Hiss. Ah! I need more clearance. Does it mark on my map a clearance door? No, it doesn't. Don't know where the last one is. God, that voice is creepy. Consecutive kill boost weapon mod? I'm sorry, what? Damage after a kill 35%? Yoink. Visited the following Nevada accommodations. A bunch of places. Expenditures. A bunch of stuff. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Is the star next to the minibar charge of $300. Wisebird, will Cohh be playing Cyberpunk? No. I'll be taking a 2-week vacation from life and taking a 2-week vacation in Cyberpunk. We are not going to play Cyberpunk. We are going to live Cyberpunk. It's going to be amazing, and I can't wait for it. Yes. Okay. Can I equip another personal mod? No, not yet. All right. Cohh has become Cyberpunk. Or he will, at least. Hell, dude. Whoa! Ew! What happened to your face? Yeah. Oh, dude, these people are dead with the things on. Oh, that's not good. Ugh. Oh. Deuce? Hiss barriers. The hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Oh, it locked us in this area. That's what it was. Okay, so whenever combat happens, it locks us in the area while the combat's occurring. Okay. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Okay. Oh, I'm not supposed to go this way. Well, that means I have to go this way.
It's overpowering here.
Just
you don't
kidding.
Want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Good talk. Shelter. What the hell? Okay, that didn't work. I guess we'll leave that for now. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of the diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank desks were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. Oh, you know what's wild? After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and to be brought by the Bureau of Examination. That actually happened. That actually happened. There were diplomats that lost hearing and had all sorts of weird headaches and stuff in Havana, and they actually recalled them. And they think it was because somebody using a supersonic frequency was firing at them, but they have no idea how or why. At least they tell us that. Yeah. As they were public about not knowing about what happened. And yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, they think it was a sonic weapon. Which it could have been. Who knows? It also could have been some kid screwing around. I don't know.
Quit messing around.
Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow is low possibility, orange is high, and red is frequent, unanticipated building shifts. Oh, fun. The one thing you're supposed to break in the case of an emergency doesn't break. Well, it's too bad. Oh, what's this thing? Shatter projectile boost. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look good. Turns out my bat senses were correct. It's not spider senses, that's copyright. What's this? House memory material. Okay. Sealed metal doors. Fun. Okay. I think we're ready to keep moving. Did we search all the places up here? Yeah, we did. Let me make sure. Oh, we can get some help. Yeah, we came through there. Okay, cool. Good. Tables! Whee! Alright. Oh, God. Dead letters. Okay. You've got a shield of some kind. What is this? Oh my lord. Oh, and it recharges too. What a rude, man. There we go. There it is. Okay, that's where we need to be. Let's explore these side rooms before we go up. Okay. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. Letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones will allow us insight to how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system that allows us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell.